The modern-day Vikings, Rowan Hansen, the War Raiders are here to pillage the competition.
Descendants of Odin himself, a true destructive force in the tag team division.
The following contest is a championship first round match. And at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Hansen and Rowe.
Rowe and Hansen are two big, bad, scary dudes who have run roughshod over the tag team division.
Yeah, two absolute wrecking balls who are thirsty for demolition.
It's a terrifying blend of size, speed, power, and agility. There's basically nothing the War Raiders can't do in the ring. When you see these two behemoths walking towards you, a lot of people will argue the match is already over before the bell rings.
WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Please sit down, Byron. Please.
I can't help it. I got a goosebump parade running up and down my body. The New Day's here.
A goosebump parade.
And at a combined weight of 490 pounds, Big E and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
Do you eat your burritos with, like, almond milk?
Well, of course, I have a sensitive system. Say it with me. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. All right, we'll just keep it a solo party. And here we go. This tag team match is going to be heated, to say the least.
Man, doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its finest, fellas. Unceremoniously deposited down. Boom!
Gotta believe this one's over. He's starting to stagger a bit. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Shortly after Hansen and Rowe brutally assaulted Heavy Machinery in their NXT debut, Otis Dosovich and Tucker Knight actually requested a match against War Raiders. And guys, I think it's fair to say that was a mistake.
You said dump.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
What a strike. Oh, flying forearm.
On the mark. To elaborate a bit more on that match between the War Raiders and Heavy Machinery that Michael mentioned, I don't think I've ever seen Otis Dozovic manhandled in the way that he was during that match.
And not just that, Saxton, but
he goes for the cover. And only a one count.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine.
Xavier Woods really feeling the heat now. This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
When it comes to video game fans in WWE, nobody is bigger than Xavier Woods. If you don't believe me, just check out his channel, Up, Up, Down, Down.
Normally, I'd be the first to dunk on a game nerd, but I think gaming has made Woods a better WWE superstar. He's got a competitive drive and lightning-fast reflexes that come from decades of gaming.
Good golly, what a knee. Sorry, but I was momentarily in awe of the fact that you didn't insult Xavier Woods' gaming habits just then, Corey. But to get back to the conversation, he's also made unlikely allies by inviting various WWE superstars to take part on his gaming shows.
None of that matters, Saxton. A true professional knows that it's all business once you get to the ring. It's why I can call Xavier Woods a buffoon right now, even though I'm one of his best guests on Up, Up, Down, Down.
Xavier Woods is one of the most energetic superstars in WWE today. In June of 2016, Xavier's abilities helped the New Day become the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions of all time. Oh, it certainly is a new day. Yes, it is. Look at that. Can he end it here? Things just went from bad to worse for Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods is credited for his high energy and positivity, but sometimes Xavier's in-ring abilities go underappreciated. Woods is dynamic in the ring. He can throw down with any superstar, as we saw during the New Day's intense battle with the Wyatt family and Woods' bouts with AJ Styles.
Look, guys, there's no doubt that New Day rocks, but let's remember, Xavier Woods can rock his opponents with a flurry of left and rights. He might have it.
Technique.
Woods looks to be in...
Well, Corey, few superstars can match power with Hanson. With that in mind, what do you think is the best approach when battling such a beast?
Well, Hanson and Rowe are obviously masters of intimidation, but I think you can still work the mental game with these two.
Corey brought up the mental aspect of taking on Hanson and Rowe, and it might be the only option. Few duos can match their strength, and the War Raiders are also surprisingly fast.
Then there's the option I don't really condone, the numbers game. The Undisputed Era has avoided the War Raiders on many occasions due to having 3 or even 4 members attacking.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Oh, what a right!
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Boom, what impact.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are 2-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
He's making a statement here with this attack. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team cover here. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good, Byron.
Yeah, this is how people end up getting hurt. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Up and down, leg lariat. That one definitely hurt, Cole. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Now back to the ring. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
If there's one word to describe Hanson's in-ring style, Corey, I would have to say it's ferocious.
Oh, I mean, there's no denying Hanson's ferocity, Cole, but there's a reason they've been
on the move.
Oh, incredible elevation from the big man.
Nobody does it quite like. Hanson is focused on being dominant, as you mentioned, Corey, and he's certainly proven that in his first few months in NXT.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
You know what this is? It's a stampede.
When you look at Hanson in the ring, guys, you can really see the influence of his trainer, Killer Kowalski. This is a guy capable of brutality like few other competitors in WWE.
This could end it in a hurry. And here comes Xavier Woods. As Michael mentioned, Hanson's in-ring style is not all that different from Killer Kowalski, who, by the way, was so brutal in the ring that he once tore off a part of his opponent's ear.
Look at Xavier Woods getting... Ooh, what impact.
Game, set, match. This one is over. There it is.
This could do it.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3.
What a tag team display.
Here are your winners, Big E and Xavier Woods, The New Day.
Nice teamwork by these two here tonight. Tag teams beware. These two guys are legit.
I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match.
The following contest is a championship first round match. And from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 222 pounds, Arthur Morgan.
This is the one this crowd has been waiting for, guys. Tag team action coming up.
I can't wait, Michael. Like this crowd, I've had my eyes on this match ever since it was announced.
And from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Arthur John Morrison.
We're just moments away from this huge tag team match, guys.
And I don't think I've ever seen these four superstars more motivated than they appear to be heading into this one, Michael.
And from California, weighing in at 172 pounds, Matt Jackson.
Byron, how big is this match for these two teams here tonight?
Well, Michael, the tag team division is white hot right now. So while a win will obviously be huge, I can tell you that a loss would be absolutely devastating. Given the competition right now, a loss tonight would be a huge setback.
And from California, weighing in at 178 pounds, Nick Jackson.
Byron, what can we expect to see from these two teams here tonight?
Michael, I fully expect to see these two teams put on an absolute clinic in tag team competition. That's how good these teams are.
Shoulder tackle. Big time tag team match underway here.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why.
What are we going to see here?
Torture your opponent's neck. I like it.
Big elbow. Belly to belly suplex.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
And he's heading back in.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
He's on the defensive here. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with one shot.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Bringing it back into the ring. Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a count out.
Back in the ring again. Oh, come on. How can this be legal?
This could lead to a disqualification quick. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Boom! Off the boot!
Woo-wee!
Down to the floor.
Harsh impact.
He's taking some offense. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Absolutely has to get back in the ring.
There's no way around it.
Getting closer now. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana.
This must be it.
Oh, my.
Here he goes.
Super kick.
He's looking good now, guys.
He's looking at it. It's a unique move working on the Achilles lock.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
The anatomy isn't supposed to bend that way, Cole.
And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Oh, nasty impact.
In off the tag. Powerbomb.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Super kick.
That has got to be it.
Tagged in.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Drop kick with precision.
He's getting close. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Specifically targeting the leg.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole. Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team.
Big move, deep six. Oh. They did it. They won the match. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Man, oh man, look at that. Who could forget this? Look at him go. And here's the last piece of the puzzle.
Here are your winners, Arthur Morgan and Arthur John Morrison.
And that's a nice win for these two here tonight.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
What an effort we saw here. Truly a great match.
Here comes the Undisputed Era.
The following contest is a Tag Team Championship first round match. And at a combined weight of 397 pounds, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era.
Fish and O'Reilly, two well-versed superstars, very, very dangerous, highly skilled, and mean as the day is long.
These were two men that had a reputation that preceded them after their success all over the world. But these are two men who have lived up to those expectations ever since showing up on NXT.
They debuted alongside Adam Cole at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 with one goal in mind, to shock the system.
The Re-Dragons. Looking at the future right there, gentlemen.
Hard to argue with that point, Michael.
Listen to this place.
And from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game, Triple
This is Triple H's
H.
world. The spotlight is his home. A Grand Slam champion, one of the all-time greats.
Former European champion, former Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, and WWE champion.
Triple H is right where he belongs, in the spotlight, with the eyes of the WWE Universe fixated squarely on his chiseled physique.
Broke into the main event scene with the likes of The Rock, Mick Foley, Big Show, all at WrestleMania 2000.
Has never looked back since. We're talking about one of the most effective, methodical technicians to ever lace up a pair of boots.
A surefire first ballot Hall of Famer. Everything he's created in the ring and out. One of the all-time greats, the Heartbreak Kid.
And from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
The showstopper, the main event, the Heartbreak Kid.
After missing nearly 4 years with a severe back injury, some doubted we would ever see Michaels in WWE again.
Yeah, here's the thing, Corey. After returning, some say Shawn Michaels is better now than he's ever been.
Certainly a hard point to argue. One of the greatest of all time, Mr. WrestleMania.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
A wonderful scene.
He might have it. Is he done? He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise. Targeting the back. Very effective.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
The game starting to fade, but not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Oh, torturous knee.
I think only a group as treacherous as the Welcoming Committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish lass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. Then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen. And the instinct from Fish on display. Flying fish hook. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Bobby Fish may have just ended this one, fellas.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Just powered out.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
He's playing with him now. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. The showstopper wants to put an end to the show right here.
He's in trouble. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Uh-oh.
The arms are hooked.
Oh, what a slam. That hurt.
like he's starting to sweat now. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
He's doing exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match.
What a strike.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon. Shawn Michaels has found himself in a bit of trouble. Where do you see him going from here? His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me. Heartbreak Kid is tuning up the band, Corey.
Here we go. How about a little sweet chin music?
Boom! Nobody does it.
He's going for the pin. And he breaks up the pinfall.
The game's in trouble.
Delivering the shin breaker.
Triple H is going to have to improvise because he's not seeing any benefit to his current strategy. Unless this thing turns around.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Oh, here we go. His shoulders are down. Oh, kick out.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions. Harsh impact.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first.
Oh my, Shawn Michaels is in position.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Setting it up. Oh, what impact.
He's got him covered. They did it. Wow, what a match. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
This was another great moment. He's getting after it here. He was on point the entire match, as you can see here.
Here are your winners, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era.
Another exciting tag team match in the books.
I knew these two were a great team. I just didn't know how great. Wow, they really impressed me out here.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw these teams going back to it at some point in the very near future.
This is going to be fun.
The following contest is a championship first round match. And at a combined weight of 650 pounds, Otis Dozovic and Tucker
I love me some heavy machinery.
Fun fact about Otis Dozovic, he's achieved the impossible. He's as wide as he is tall.
He's a human anomaly.
He's sharp as a marble. Big victory tonight would certainly lead to a few oat sodas after the match tonight. Dozovic and Knight, two tough individuals.
Two big old hosses. It's party time!
Here we go.
These two dudes genuinely entertain me more than just about anybody.
At a combined weight of 492 pounds, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Hey, Corey, let me see your swag.
Byron, I didn't think it was possible, but you saying what you just did somehow make Dawkins and Ford less cool.
Can you imagine all three of us walking into a club, cutting a rug or two? I can.
Byron, you're humiliating yourself.
Look, I am in with the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins.
You're not, Byron. You're making them less money right now. The Street Profits want nothing to do with you. These two dudes are legit. They're incredibly talented, they're tough, and they know how to have a good time that doesn't involve a bicycle museum.
I even feel like dancing.
Montez Ford is one of the best-dressed guys in all of sports entertainment, and coming from me, that means something.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, look at the knee just being torn apart now.
Looking to lock it in here. Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Nailed it.
The stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
Oh, look at this. Locked in. Submission move here.
Ooh, nasty impact.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling...
And here's Montez Ford.
This could be it.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring.
And here's Montez Ford.
You gotta believe this one's over.
They did it. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
He ain't messing around. Every single minute of this one was memorable.
Here are your winners, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks.
No wonder these guys won. They work together like they've been teaming up since birth.
Guys, I have to say, that was an amazing match. Everyone's ready. And just like that, this tag team match is underway.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
The former powerlifting and NCAA football standout Big E has come a long way in sports entertainment.
Really, Saxton? I wouldn't consider wearing a unicorn horn on my head and pouring sugary cereal in the mouths of strangers as making an indelible mark in the annals of WWE. Just implying such a thing is absurd.
Maybe we should try it.
A superstar needs a strategy going into every match. To have any sort of chance against Big E, you have to find a way to take away the man's power.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
Corey, you talked before about a superstar needing to remove the power from Big E. That's an enormous task. And then you still have to find a way to defeat him.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I agree that the best way to have a chance at victory against Big E is to rid him of his physical strength. But just look at the size of Big E.
Boom, what impact!
Here's the tag.
These two are redefining teamwork.
Devastating kick.
Setting him up. Got the head scissors on.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Trivia time, guys. What do The Rock and Xavier Woods have in common? Give up? The answer is they have both served as hosts of WrestleMania.
Got the leg.
Dragon screw.
That'll tear your knee up.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Of course, New Day hosted WrestleMania 33 in Orlando, as Michael mentioned, and The Rock did the same for WrestleMania 27. If you ask me, that's some pretty impressive company to be in.
Yeah, definitely impressive. I'd agree with that. It's also likely the last time I would personally mention The Rock and that annoying jerk Xavier Woods in the same breath.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Xavier Woods really feeling the heat now. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstar's feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
Over the last few years, Xavier Woods...
Schoolboy from behind, rolls through.
Butterfly DDT!
Is that it? Is it over?
Irish whip!
As Michael mentioned, Xavier Woods has definitely made his mark on pop culture, but perhaps his biggest contribution is Woods' thriving video game channel, Up Up, Down Down.
If you happen to like both video games and WWE...
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Goes down hard.
And Xavier Woods executing the reversal.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus as a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other...
What an incredible tag team contest.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Yeah, he's putting in the work. Man, this was great. He really put on a great show.
Here are your winners, Arthur Morgan and Arthur John Morrison.
Big win, albeit via countout.
Come on, ref. Let him get back in there. Let's get a true winner.
What a great tag team match. Thanks for watching, everybody.
This is it. Tag team action underway here, guys.
Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up. Neck breaker. Oh, look. Bobby Fish is in position. Uh-oh. Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here. Effectively using the knee.
He's not looking like himself here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner he can tag in here.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, my.
Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done.
Irish whip. Splash in the corner. Wow. Knee drop. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Splash in the corner. Wow. What a clothesline. Ouch.
He looks a bit off his game here. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
And here's Montez Ford. Oh, man, that hurt.
He's back in control here. That'll likely do it, Michael.
Irish whip. And here's Montez Ford. Can he finish the job? Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Suplex. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Here he goes. Is he done? He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
Nailed it.
He's stumbling some now. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag.
Oh, working on the arm. Kyle O'Reilly setting it up.
Uh-oh. He's definitely starting to lose it here.
He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
Oof. Angelo Dawkins is getting ready. O'Reilly is showing signs that what impact.
And we have our winners.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
I remember this part very well. Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. Remember this? And this is how he ended it.
Here are your winners, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Wow, huge pinfall win here tonight.
Tag teams beware, these two guys are legit.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. Back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that? In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Elbow drop.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstar's feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women yet so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
Rolls through. Not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop at the end.
But he's got to capitalize now. over the...
I think this... Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
I'm not sure how much...
He's got the shoulders down. Gets the shoulder up before 3.
How in the world?
He's looking a little weary here. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
The abuse his body has gone through in this match is a little disturbing. I don't know why he hasn't made the tag yet. It's almost like he enjoys the pain.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's an...
Are we going to see it?
Is he done? He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the...
He's got him covered.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Well, that was a close call.
So resilient. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge.
Schoolboy from behind, rolls through.
You gotta believe this one's over. And a pin attempt.
Double axe handle smash.
And the ref goes down.
We need a new ref out here fast.
He's calling for it. And now one more.
KO! That just happened?
His shoulders are down.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned.
And that's it. This one is over. That match deserves another look. Here we go.
He ain't playing here. Oh, I can't believe this. Check this out. No doubt about it, he brought his A game, as you can see here.
Here are your winners and the new World Tag Team Arthur Morgan and Arthur John Morrison.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
If these guys choose to stay together, they have all the makings of being one of the best duos WWE has ever seen.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.